Hi best buds, it's Cathy with Cathy's Garden. I'm so happy that you joined me today. Today we're going to have our video on hashtag Cathysowinghappiness and a drawing at the end of the video for winning the happy mail from me. And we're going to make a accordion style journaling page. But first, let's do a shout out to Nancy, Stephanie, Patty, Anita, and Shelley. I appreciate each and every one of you. I also got happy mail this week. Is this not absolutely adorable? This came from SG, and I'm working on my own version of this that I'm going to share with all of y'all on the channel so that we can all make this adorable cupcake. Isn't that adorable? Oh, thank you so much, SG. And I got another happy mail from Joyce. You know, I showed you that my corner rounder was broken. Well, look what Joyce sent me. She sent me a corner rounder with 3 different corner cuts. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Joyce. Oh, so much, so needed, so very needed. Thank you for thinking of me. All right, you guys, let's just get right to it. So we're going to make this little accordion style journaling page, and I'm going to move this out of the way here. I have this piece of coffee dyed paper that I decorated the other day. And what you want to do is you want to take your page and you want to fold it in half like this. And then you're going to fold it in half again. Well, not in half again. You're going to take this page, you're going to fold it into the middle or the other side. Oh boy, that was just confusing. Then we're going to take the last piece and we're going to also fold it over to this left-hand side. That's a better way to say it. Line this up a little better here. There we go. Sorry for my hands, guys. I've been crafting this morning. So you're ending up with this accordion style right here. All right. Now we're going to take it, and I like to open it so it's just with the one flap here, and the rest of the flaps are folded up. And you're going to decide how long of a little journaling page that you want. And I am going to choose to make it approximately right here. I'm going to use my ruler. I'm going to line these up, and I'm going to use my ruler right there. I'm going to get my pencil and I'm going to mark it just like that. We're going to take our scissors and we are going to cut this off. Yep, we are. Just cut it right off, right there, right to where that fold is. Then you're going to cut it on the fold down to where you, so you're going to cut that square out. Just cut it out. All right, so now we have something that looks like this. We're not done yet. Now we're going to take it, so this is on the back side, and we're going to fold this over. Now this is where, you know, I like things to be sturdy, on the sturdy side. Actually, this piece of coffee dyed paper, I did the method where you color it with the coffee and then you put some extra grounds of coffee on it. Well, this is what I found. When that happens, some of the bigger globs, they don't dissolve and they kind of, you know, they're raised. And I just didn't like that bumpiness. So I took my glue and water and I painted it on there to get this dissolved. So that's why it kind of has a little bit of a sheen to it and it feels a little leathery. So that's what I did with this paper. Isn't that cool? Can you happen to see the screen that I dried it on? I did air drying and oh, the screen came through. It's really a beautiful piece. All right, back to the flap. Enough of that. So I am going to what am I going to do here? Somehow I want this to be stronger. My last one, I folded it up like this, but I want it to be bigger than that. So maybe we should just reuse this and glue it on there like that. I think that's what we shall do. I think I want this side though, because that's so much more interesting. Okay, let's just use our scrap. And I like this interesting side. So if I glue it on like this, that would be awesome. So let's do that. Let's get some glue and let's glue this. So I'm just going to put some glue on the flap, and I'm going to fold over this. I guess I need to open it. I'm going to fold over this extra piece that we have here. Okay, and I need to glue it on this side as well. Put some in the middle because I'm going to end up sewing this. And just like that. Now I'm going to trim this off. Need to have it this way. Trim that off, just like that. Now, what we want to do, if you weren't sewing it, you would need to really glue that down well. I'm going to cut this down just a little bit more to give that a little bit more room. There. That was catching on that. All right. Now I am going to fold it up just because I don't want it to be quite that long. How long do I want it? How does this look? Just going to trim it off, but you know, I just can't do like some people and just trim it and make it and have it be straight, because I would cut it and it would be so crooked, and then that would bug me, and then I'd be stuck. Okay. Yeah, I like that size flap. Now we're going to miter it in a little bit, and I'm going to save this corner, and I'm going to put it up here so I can miter it in as well. I get it the right way. Okay, so now we're looking like this. Now I am going to go ahead and ink around it before I take it to the sewing machine. I'm going to ink around everything. I'm going to do the sides, I'm going to do the little flap, I'm going to do the inside and the outside. Then I'm going to take it to the machine, and I'm going to sew around my little flap, and I'm going to sew around this, like this, all the way around. Then we're going to decorate the front. I'll show you how we're going to keep this closed. Okay guys, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I went ahead and inked around it, and I sewed around everything, so now it looks like this. So we're going to put a little closure right here. I went ahead and I punched out some of this coffee dyed and ink dyed paper, and I went ahead and put the hole in it, and I put my, what is this called, glossy accents on here last night, so they look like this, very pretty and very sturdy. I have a few extra little circles that I have right here, and I am going to decide which one I would like to put here. I kind of liking this one with the dark on it. I think I'd like to use this one. And I am going to get my little punchy tool, and I'm going to decide where exactly I want this. I think I want it right there. And I'm going to, well, now that I've moved it, I'm going to get my brad here real quick. Get this out. I hope everyone's doing wonderful today. Had a wonderful farmer's market. I sold out again, and I was very blessed for that. And now I have to get ready for next Saturday. It's an ongoing process. I have to green in my containers and get my containers decorated. And then it's supposed to rain Saturday, at least right now it's saying. So if it's scheduled to rain, I will not be taking as many of my arrangements. All right, so I've got that down, but I don't like that right like that. That bothers me. So I'm going to take another card stock, and I'm just going to ink it up like that, just so it matches, blends in a little better. I'm going to take my glue, and I'm going to glue this down just like this and put it right here. Now you guys can make these any size you want by your piece of paper. You can fold it the other way, and it will turn out longer. I have got one here somewhere. Where the heck did I put it? Oh my goodness, I don't even know where I put one I made. I'll have to find it. Okay, oh, here it is. It's under stuff. If you'd see this studio, you would just go, yikes! There's the one I made earlier. So I put some lace here, and I put some stamps, and I've got my little circle. I've got my end of my jet floss, my embroidery floss, decorated with some beads. And then you just open it up and look at all the journaling spot that you have. You could journal on that side too if you wanted to. But I just thought these were the cutest things, and that I am working on a couple of journals right now, and this will be perfect for one of them. Okay, so here we are with this. Now we need to decorate here. So let's see here. I got some things on my desk. That's real pretty, just down the side there. And what else do I have on my desk? I have this lace. There's a couple of laces there. I was looking for maybe a butterfly. Oh, I've got these pretty things. These are very beautiful. Maybe we could maybe do something like this. I'm not sure. Let me get a butterfly. All right, you guys, I went for a butterfly, but I came back with this. I thought this was just real sweet, and we need to ink this around just very quickly here. This image came from digitalcollage.com, and I think I would like to go ahead and put this lace there, minding where this flap's going to come down, and I have that scrap, kind of liking something just like that on there. So let's go ahead and put our piece of, whoa, that's all goobered up. I gotta get that cleaned up here. That finger's, all right, I got that cleaned up. That was a big wad of glue that got all stuck on my fingers, and I had to get that off. So I think maybe I'd like to put it this way, and I want my stitching to show, so I need a little, pull it down just a little bit. I don't want it to interfere with my flap, just like that. And let me eyeball this. This needs to be cut just a little better right here. There. And I don't even mind that it's cut at an angle. I kind of like that. That's just exactly how the scrap was on my desk. Oh, you guys, this studio, this craft room, oh my goodness, it has exploded in here. I have to spend time and clean it. I don't want to. I just want to keep crafting and doing, and I don't want to clean, but I really have to. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this image down. I think I'd like it to just go just like that. I think that's sweet. Now let's go ahead and put our string on our, this is a kind of a peachy color. I think it will blend nicely. That's what we're using, right? Right. Okay. So I'm going to put a little bit underneath this and tie it off here. There we are. And I'm going to do another little knot. There we go. Actually, I'm going to take it to the top and I'm going to tie it again. That way it will lift up that circle and it will be much easier to get your string in and out. I've got so much glue on my fingers again, guys. I'll snip that off. Okay. Now we're going to take it down. I'm going to get me some extra here. Take it down, back up, put it around, just like that. Now I am going to add just a couple of beads. I think that really is nice. It adds a little weight and it doesn't just kind of fly around. So let's see, I'd like this one. And I would like this one. Okay. And this is the one that matches the first one. Now, to hold it on, I am going to not put it back through the last one, but the next one, I'm going to put it back through. Sometimes you have to hold this tightly to get enough space in there to get back through there. And then I'm going to do the same with this one. I'm going to hold it real tight as I insert. Get it turned around here. Insert. There we go. I think I want it a little shorter. Maybe right here. Okay, so you see that it's around the base of this one, but it's through the holes of these two. Now I'm going to, I think I want it right. You have to decide where you want it, the length. And when you decide, then you're going to tie the knot. Yes, we're going to tie a knot. There we go. We're tying a knot now. And I always like to add just a tiny bit of fabric tack at the knot so that as time goes on, you're not going to get that to come undone. So how adorable did that turn out? I can't lay it on there. It's got that glue on there. Well, maybe I can just to show you. Oh, you guys, I think it's so cute. I was going to show you what this is, one of the signatures that I'm working on for my journal. And inside I've got let's see, it's the I can find it quickly. It's right here. It's this page. And this is where I'm going to slip this right inside this very thin pocket inside this journal. Just like that. Isn't that going to be cute? Oh my goodness. So cute. Okay, you guys, let's have our drawing for the Happy Mail. So to get inside this fishbowl for the drawing, what you have to do is at the bottom of this video, emphasis on this video, tell me your act of kindness, as simple as letting someone in a line of traffic, letting someone go ahead of you in the grocery store, helping someone get something off a shelf, sending someone happy mail. It doesn't have to cost you anything, or you can have it cost you something. It's up to you. It is a personal sewing happiness, and let's all try to sow happiness to everyone out there. All right, guys, here we go, and you're going to get happy mail from me. So the winner of this drawing will receive happy mail from me. So there is going to be my email address at the bottom of this video. You're going to need to go there, and you need to follow the instructions and send me your complete address. Make sure you recheck that address, and I will send you happy mail. And the winner is Susan Richards. Susan, you've won the happy mail for this week. Oh, you guys, I have had great fun making these adorable little pieces of ephemera and doing our sewing happiness, Cathy's hashtag Cathysowinghappiness. You guys, join me in the next video, and I'll see you soon. Bye now.